YouTubers and YouTubettes, welcome to another Luck No Skills tutorials. Today we will be learning how to create a recipe using ModLoader. Now firstly you're going to open up a text editor of choice. I'm using Edit Rocket. You can use Eclipse, text edit, really any text editor you can use. So you're going to create a new file and save it as mod underscore whatever you want to call your mod. I want to call mine diamond recipe.java, and you gotta save it in the source. So we're gonna save that. In the description there'll be a link to a file called ModLoader syntax, and what you're gonna want to do, what you need to do is copy everything in that file and paste it. And what you're going to do is replace every star with what you called your file. So I will do that. Okay. Once you've done that, what you need to do is go to line 8 and you delete until you're all the way at the back and press tab twice. Then type in ModLoader, capital M and L, .AddRecipe, capital A and capital R, opening bracket, new ItemStack, new ItemStack, and another opening bracket, and then what you want to result in your recipe. In my recipe I want diamond, if I can spell it right, diamond. And to find this you can either do an item or a block, and normally items are easier but blocks are fine too. Okay, so you want to go to the item.java, scroll down till you see lots of public static items, and here you can choose anything here. And in my case I'm using diamond, and capitalization has to be correct. So if you wanted an ingot gold, you would have to go lowercase I and capital G. And you can do the same thing with block. So let's find block. Scroll down until you find public static final lines of code. Here they are, and you can choose any one of them as well. Now you can do block.wood or block.or with a lowercase o and a capital C. So once you've chose your item or block, you go comma, you type comma, space, and then how many you want to result in your recipe. I want 10 diamonds. Then closing bracket, comma, new object. Opening square bracket, closing square bracket, opening brace. And then wait for a second and it should automatically make another one. And you should be here where I am. Then hit the down arrow key on your keyboard and hit closing bracket and semicolon. And then go back up. Then you need to type the following. Two quotation marks, and type in your recipe in one of them. So I want dirt on the first row, and to indicate that it's the second row of your crafting square, crafting 3x3 or 2x2, you would go comma, and then you would do another 2 quotation marks, and in between those you would do your second line of your recipe. So I want dirt, wood, dirt. You can use any symbol, so I will show you that you can use any one of these symbols. Any of them work. Even letters. I use letters because they're more easy to understand. Okay, now you need to clarify what each letter is. It's like a math. If you've done algebra, you know that sometimes you get equations like D equals 9, and the equation is D plus 3. So that means it would be 12. Fail. So you got to clarify that with the letters. So you need to do a comma, space, character dot small v value capital O and then F. So character dot value of and then opening bracket, a single quotation mark, one of your symbols, and another single quotation mark after your symbol, and a closing bracket. Now this is where you basically put the equal sign and what it equals. So we go comma space block dot dirt. So we're saying the character value of D is a block dot dirt. Now we need to repeat this step and do it for W. So we go comma space character dot value of, make sure capitalization is correct, W block dot wood, and I know that's the correct capitalization. And you're done. So just save it, minimize it, and eat it. No, I'm joking. Then you need to change directory by typing cd space, dragging in your MCP folder, and then type bash. If I can type it right, bash recompile.sh. Letting that load. Hopefully you get no errors, but if we do, we can always fix them. Cool, no errors. Okay, then we type bash start client.sh. Enter. That will start up a test version of Minecraft using your mod. Make a single player, World 1. Throw away these diamonds. And if you remember, our crafting recipe was 8 pieces of dirt formed in a chess-like form with 1 wood in the middle. So we get 1 wood and use this workbench that I was using originally. Okay, so we get our dirt, put it in our order. Oops, it doesn't matter. And then put our wood in the middle, and we should get 10 diamonds. Dun! Da, 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 da. Now I'll quickly show you how to do it in just your 2x2 crafting grid. Oop. So you quit the game. You want to open up your .java class, and what you want to do is delete this line, exactly what I just did, and then change this from 3 to 2 characters and a space to indicate that there's nothing supposed to be there. And it doesn't matter if you have no space there, so you can just go like that. That'll work. And just to make this a bit more advanced, we're gonna give it another symbol, character, and it's going to be, let's think. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna use 3 pieces of dirt and wood. So these still apply. So if we were to delete this, it'd just be 3 pieces of dirt, and we would just have to delete this line. We could just delete this line and it wouldn't be needed. So we could delete that, and it wouldn't even matter. So, well, because we are using wood, we will we will need to have this line of code. So we save it, minimize it, we bash recompile it, and we get no errors because we are perfect. We are perfect. Let me type bash start client.sh. Let that loady up, single player, world 1. Okay, then we get our 1, 2, 3 pieces of stuff. Get our 1 wood. Oh, and we don't use a crafting table. Put our 3 like this, and put this wood in, and we get more 10 diamonds. Yay! And we can do this in the crafting table as well. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. If you have any errors, please send them to me, and I'll try to fix them. And please rate, comment, and subscribe, and happy modding.